Those impacted by the pausing of SNAP benefits during the shutdown included hundreds of thousands of Virginians. Our Cameron Thompson joins us live now with an update on this situation now that the government is back open. Cameron?
And Cheryl, that update coming in the last 30 minutes from the office of Governor Glenn Youngkin, who says they got confirmation that early this morning those partial payments of the SNAP benefits started to go out to the 850,000 plus Virginians that rely on this. They said that the payments were of that 65% of the usual monthly benefits, which is what Governor Glenn Youngkin had told us to expect yesterday. We touched base with at least one SNAP recipient who we've spoken to during the shutdown, and she confirmed that she did have funds on her EBT card this morning. The governor's office adds that the Virginia Department of Social Services, which oversees SNAP at the state level, had a meeting this morning with the U.S. Department of Agriculture, which oversees it at the federal level, and they were told that the remaining 35% of the benefits should be going out to recipients in the next 2 to 3 business days. So they say that could mean tomorrow, Friday at the earliest, and potentially Monday at the latest. Now, this brings an end to one of the most high-profile issues of this shutdown, as November benefits were left in limbo for weeks as the Trump administration and some states battled over whether to or how much to cover the SNAP benefits as the shutdown was prolonged. But even with these payments resuming, people at local nonprofits have expressed concerns that people who have been left in limbo because of this will still have a financial hole to have to cover out of. But again, the big news this morning, or rather this afternoon at this point, is Virginia says they have begun to get those 65% allotment of the SNAP benefits out to Virginians, and they expect the remaining 35% of those November benefits in the next 2 to 3 business days. In Richmond, Cameron Thompson, CBS 6 News.